I'm Mark Callahan, Mr. Saltwater Tank, coming to you on behalf of SaltwaterAquarium.com. This is Mr. Saltwater Tank, RUF, raw, uncut, first impressions, taking a second look at the Reef Breeders Prism ATO. Why am I doing that? Well, on previous episodes when I was trying out the ATO, I couldn't get it to work. Now, as I said in previous videos, sometimes you get a dud, and a lot of times it tells me more about the company and how they respond to an issue with their product than the product itself not working. So, I got a dud, I wrote Reef Breeders, and within 24 hours they emailed me back. They suggested that I check the connections on the ATO, burp the pump, all of which I tried, and I said, hey, still no dice. They wrote me back and said, no problem, we'll send you another unit, and they immediately sent one out to me. Now this happened in a course of about 2 days. This wasn't send an email and then 3 days later you get a response type of thing. It all happened very quickly. So props to Reef Breeders for sending one out to me and the great customer service. Once I got the new unit, I plugged it in and it worked fine. And here's my feedback on it now that I have a functioning unit. First of all, this is a good entry-level budget ATO. For about 75 bucks, you get an ATO that has a backup sensor to help prevent tank overflows. I also thought that the magnet would have been a lot weaker on this ATO. See, it comes with a little magnet clip like this, and they say it's good for up to about ½ an inch, which I would believe. When I was using this, I had it down in my sump, and I could bump this, bump the wire, bump the prism itself accidentally, and it wouldn't wiggle. So I was impressed with that. Now, one thing I will say about the Prism ATO, you see it's about 1.5 inches long, or great for an in-sump application, or if you have a tank, an all-in-one tank that has baffles in the back. Where it won't work well is in an all-in-tank type of ATO. For example, if you just have a 10-gallon tank or a 20-gallon tank and it doesn't have a sump and it doesn't have any baffles in it, it's not going to work because the water has to fall so far on this before this will top off. So here's what I mean so this makes more sense. The whole prism is about 1.5 inches long. Once the water level rises to here, it stops topping off. Once the water level drops to about right here, the prism tops off your tank. That means you'd have to run your tank a good inch or more below the top lip of your tank for the prism to function properly. That's going to be unsightly. Also note there is no siphon prevention with the prism. If the tubing falls out of your sump or you don't follow directions and install it improperly, when the pump turns off, water will continue to flow through the tube. I also found that the top-off tubing was easy to slide through the clip. This means you could easily bump it, pull it out accidentally, and it fall on the floor. Now I like that Reef Breeders gives you a clip because I'm always a fan of securing lines around an aquarium, especially tubing that's going to top off your tank. So overall, I found the Prism ATO from Reef Breeders to be easy to use, budget-friendly, and with their good customer support in the back end, if something goes wrong, you know they got your back. Till next time, I'm Mark Callahan, Mr. Saltwater Tank, coming to you on behalf of SaltwaterAquarium.com. I'll catch you in the next episode.